Hey guys, welcome to the second episode of the CMB Sports Podcast. We're your hosts. My name is Connor Delwees.
And I'm Braden Vaughn, and once again, a lot of stuff to cover today. We're super excited to get into it. Hopefully, we improve off of last week. We're going to jump right into it.
Before we start, though, we want to just start off by saying how grateful and appreciative we are of all you this past week. We were very excited and just, like I said, just extremely grateful for all the support y'all showed us. And any type of support y'all give us in the future, we are greatly appreciative of it. And just, we can't thank y'all enough. And like any suggestions y'all have to make the videos better, please let us know what y'all want to see more of. And just thank y'all again. We can't say just how much it means to us.
Yeah, it's really nice to know that we can come sit over here and talk for sports about an hour, and just we know that people are going to listen to it. People are going to give us feedback. Another important thing to note: feel free to DM us anything on our social pages. Like if you want us to discuss anything in a future episode, if you want us to talk about a certain team, a certain player, anything like that, any kind of ideas, just anything in general, really do feel free to DM us on any of our pages, TikTok, YouTube, anything like that. But yeah, I mean, we're really grateful for the support. It's honestly been such a surprise to see the feedback after just a single episode, and I'm really excited to just see where this thing goes. And yeah, we're already back, week 2. I'm excited. Ready to get into it?
I'm more than ready to get into it.
All right. So we're going to start off like we did last week. Got a recap. Got a couple things we're going to run through here. We had probably the biggest news, some of the biggest news, especially out of the college football world. We had Penn State fires head coach James Franklin after 2 losses in a row of being at least 20-point favorites.
So James Franklin, they come into the season, huge expectations. The number 2 ranked preseason team. Uh, start off the week against Cupcakes, blew them out, and then they lost the heartbreaker in overtime to Oregon, which is not a bad loss. And then they suffered the embarrassing loss to UCLA and then Northwestern. And then I guess Penn State, obviously they had enough, and instead of waiting till the end of the year, they just went ahead and fired them, which, I mean, so upsetting. James Franklin now just to walk away with 48, 49 or
around 48, 49.
We're going to round it up to 50. Pretty
about
much
50 million.
About 50 million, at least about $50 million to go sit at home. That's
insane.
That's insane to me.
That's the life of a head coach. College football.
Honestly, in my opinion, James Franklin finally won the big game. James Franklin won this one, if you ask me. But hey, kudos to them. Who they hire, we'll get into that more into other podcasts. But right now, I mean, Drew Aller, Penn State's quarterback's out for the year. So this season kind of it don't look too good remaining going forward for Penn State.
After starting at number 2.
It's crazy. I mean, this was James Franklin called this his like best team he's ever had at Penn State. They went out and got Jim Knowles, the defensive coordinator from Ohio State, made him the highest paid coordinator in the sport, by the way. And they have a very high paid offensive coordinator in Andy Coltonicki. Both these guys are very well, and it's just, and then they go along with their rosters. Very shocking, but Penn State's moving forward. They had enough, so they went ahead and fired them, $48 million or 49, whatever it is.
A lot of money.
A lot of money, yeah, to go to be rid of them. And hey, if that's what they wanted, go for it. I'm sure James Franklin heard, and he now has the chance to see. There's a lot of openings coming about. Does he slide into one of them, or does he sit back and wait and evaluate himself? We don't know. But as far as Penn State goes, the couple of names just to start off. Do they swing for the fences and go after Kurt Cinetti from Indiana? We've seen what he's been doing in Indiana.
Or is there a local coach who might slide in over there? A lot to talk about with that situation. I'm telling you, you want to stick around for that. That's going to be right after our recap. We'll get into that. The name
right now that I expect to get it, if you told me, put a gun to my head and said pick the coach, it'd be Matt Rule from Nebraska. A lot of it is because he's an alumni there. Him and the athletic director are great friends. And he has a track record of turning programs around. I think that's who he'll end up being. But my thing is that really just, I mean, I think he's a better coach than James Franklin. But, like, I don't know. I mean, I think they'll go after him. But if I'm them, you know, how much can you really go afford to go out and get Kurt Cinetti after you just spent that much? And you're gonna have to buy out your assistants too. Like I said, they have the highest paid defensive coordinator in the sport, and then one of the highest paid offensive coordinators. Can you afford to buy them out along with paying $48 million? Or do you keep them? Or do you keep? Yeah. I would expect honestly, whoever the new coach is, to keep Jim Knowles at defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator. You're not keeping both of them. That's beside the point. We'll get into that more. But yeah, right now my money's on Matt Rule. Like you said, we'll get into the other coaches. But crazy week. Like I said, kudos to them. They pulled the plug, and they obviously are very prideful as a pro. They're a top 10 program in the sport. So we'll see where that goes. It'll be exciting this all season. That's all
Mm-hmm.
I'll say.
A lot going on at Penn State, and like I said, stick around.
Always something going on at Penn State, huh?
Always something.
Always something.
Always something. Some
From
interesting
Jerry
people over
Sand.
there.
Yeah, always something.
Like I said, stick around. Hot topic of the day. We'll get to that after the recap. I promise you, you're not going to want to miss it. But with that being said, we're going to go through the rest of the recap here. We just want to cover that more in depth because that's a pretty big news
Very big
coming out of
news.
this
I
week.
mean, preseason number 2 team in the
Yeah,
country.
just crazy how a
Firing
team
their
can
coach in
go.
the what is this? The second weekend of October.
It's crazy.
That is insane.
And a coach at the stature of James Franklin.
I know.
Like I said, a lot to cover in the future. But we're going to move on through the rest of the recap here. We had this past weekend on Saturday night, Charles Dubronx Oliveira. He defeats Matuj Gamrot by way of second round submission. That was awesome to watch. I was worried for Oliveira because I don't think he could afford the loss there. But it's so good to see him back in the win column.
I was rooting for Troll. I wasn't able to watch. I was watching college football games,
Mm-hmm.
but I seen the highlights and stuff, and I was very happy that Oliveira was able to pull it out. I didn't know if he was going to be able to win, but I was rooting for him, and it's good to see him win. I think he was a better fighter.
Big win for Oliveira. It was awesome to see in his home crowd in Brazil. Like I said, good win for Oliveira there. Our next thing, one more bit of information, one more story we had coming out of UFC. We had Marab. He's going to fight again in December, and if he defends his title in December, it will be the first time a UFC fighter has defended their title 4 times in a single year. And he told Dana, he said he wanted to fight again in December, and it looks like Dana is taking him up on that offer. He's going to fight Peter Yan.
He's
UFC
Rob is a
323.
different human being. That's all I'm going to say. I'm sorry about that.
You don't get the nickname the Machine for no reason.
Yeah, he's unique.
All right, we had another one of our big stories. We had the Aces. They won the WNBA Finals, and Asia Wilson won Finals MVP. And like I said last week, it's okay if you didn't know that. Anywho, we're going to move on. The MLB LCS series, the championship series of each conference. Is it conference?
Yeah. No.
It's not conference.
It's not
just LCS series.
Yeah, the LCS.
They started this
championship
weekend.
Series.
Championship series. So we had the Blue Jays and the Mariners out of the AL, and then the Dodgers and the Brewers. We'll do some predictions on those later. And then we had Cam Scatterbo and Jackson Dart made white people the coolest thing for about a night on this past Thursday when they went off on the Eagles. So just throwing that out there. We were cool for the night.
Yeah, for the night.
It sucks. Them two. That's an exciting duo.
Very exciting.
Really exciting.
It's kind of finally bringing energy to New York.
Giants needed something.
They needed it. Brian DeBall loves it. I thought he was going to make out with Jackson Dart. I don't know if you can.
I think we'll get that.
Huh?
We're
going to get it at some point. But if you can show that clip to them eventually, that was one of the most unique things I've ever seen. I mean, that guy was about to put the team doctor in a chokehold.
Mm-hmm. Very serious.
That's very serious. I mean, this dude's coaching for his job, so he ain't playing around. Don't threaten him with putting Russell Wilson in that game.
Russell Wilson goes in, gets booed after 2 snaps, throws a worm burner on the second one. Like I said, a lot to look forward to for the Giants for the first time in a couple years, I would say. And then we have the college basketball and NBA seasons. Those are starting up in this month.
I'm very ready for both of them. Very ready for college basketball.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a huge Kentucky basketball fan. I'm very excited to see how we do this year. College basketball this season is really be wide open. A lot of teams, this day and age now in the transfer portal and NIL era, anyone can compete.
Anything.
So, and it's just wide open. Tons of great rosters. I'm super excited. Then the NBA we know is going to be wide open. I'm super excited to see the Pelicans, new young roster. And they're obviously, you had the Thunder and just many other teams. So I'm excited. We'll get to it. I mean, it'll start around end of October, early November.
You can expect a lot of coverage on each
right
of
now,
those.
though, it's not as much to cover, but expect a lot. Once
here in a few weeks, we're going to be at a point where we're going to have NFL, college football, college basketball, and the NBA going.
Best time of the year.
Best sports time of the year. I mean, it's just awesome. Fall's the best season.
Fall is the best season.
Thanksgiving coming up.
If you think fall is not the best season, I don't. Yeah.
I mean, Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving,
That's coming up.
Christmas,
I mean, so much to look forward to. A
Thanksgiving
lot to
food.
cover. Thanksgiving food. That's going to be in a podcast. Don't worry. All right. We have one more part of our recap. This is a pretty interesting story. So, Connor, you met Amir Khan,
I
Mr.
met
Aura
Mr. Aura
himself.
himself. Most very nice guy. Met him at the rec football fields. Uh, yep. Never know who you're gonna meet at the rec football fields. You even meet Mr. Jake Forbes there. But anyway, Jordan Owens as well. But we met Mr. Aura. I met Mr. Aura himself. Very cool guy. He's back in town from NC State. Very very unique experience. It was very cool to meet Mr. Aura.
I mean, that's a very famous
Yeah.
individual.
Yeah, I think
I'll
it'll be. I
put
think he'll be back to the fields tomorrow if you want to come in.
I'll put a picture up on the podcast while we're talking about
Yep.
this at some point. It's a picture of Connor and Amir.
Mm-hmm.
Cool picture. Totally cool thing to happen. So that was the positive. What we're about to cover is going to be incredibly negative. I know he's ready to talk about it. I'm going to give you the
Pop my neck
floor
ready
here.
for it.
I'm going to give you the floor. We're going to go straight into it. LSU football. That's all I'm going to say. Go.
Alrighty, so this past weekend, if you didn't watch, LSU was able to win. That's a positive, Any win in the SEC, you're not going to take for granted. They beat a South Carolina team who ain't terrible, but ain't the best. They're really banged up. They have one of the worst offensive lines I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Along with all their players are hurt. A lot of their players were hurt. And LSU was able to win. Number one, all you got to say is Blake Baker he has turned this defense around. Now, credit, they went out in the portal like we've talked about in the previous video, and they spent and they got the players. That's the big thing. If you don't have the defense this year, our record, oh my God. No, there's no telling our record is right now. Now, going back to the part. Offense. I know the defense is good, so we're the offense. Offense looked better, believe it or not. They moved the ball better. Trades Green was an animal. We've ran the ball a lot better. I'm looking right
He's
now.
6'7", by the way.
He is 6'7". Trades Green had 8 receptions, 119 yards and a touchdown. Kyle Parker had a good bit of yards and a touchdown. And then our rushing yards, Caden Durham had 70. Oh, let me pull it up right here.
He had 70.
He did have 70 rushing yards, believe it or not. He had Caden Durham had 70, Jawan Johnson 66, Garrett Nussmeyer 30 rushing yards, and then Harlan Berry 2. So we did run the ball a little bit better. Credit South Carolina's D line's a little down. It's still a top 50 defense, but that's not the point. Offense did look better, but it never can just work perfect. I guess you could say we still turned the ball over. We should have won that game by 3 touchdowns, if not more.
At least.
At least. We fumble right on the goal line. I don't know why we have a running back in there who is, of all the running backs, been fumble. He's shown to fumble the most out of any of them. We're going to put him in there. Number one, he's just become a true running back this year in Jawan Johnson. I'm not taking nothing away from him. He's done great. But then you got, why not put Caden Durham in there? Harlan Bear, anyone that can, it didn't make any sense to me. And then Garrett Nussmeyer, careless turnovers. That had nothing to do. He looked healthier, though, but that had nothing to do with his health. I mean, he was just careless mental errors. He threw 2 turnovers right there near the end zone. That right there is 3. I'm sure I'm missing something we did. I mean, it was just countless mistakes. Chris Hilton dropped a beautiful dime Nuss actually threw.
This is his best pass of the year.
One of the best, and he dropped it. It hit him right in the chest. Like, it hit him in
It was beautiful.
It literally in the 3. Like, if there's a 3, it hit him in the 3.
It was beautiful. I stood up and applauded for Nuss.
Yeah, he finally, and then Nuss finally used his legs a little bit. But like I said, Nussmeyer, he's got to, the play calling looked better. By the way, Brian Kelly had a play sheet in his hand. So maybe it's a different approach being done. But the play calling did look better. We was able to run the ball. It's just it's the careless little mistakes. Now, credit, they are fixable. But I just would love to see this, if they could get together all for one game. Offensive line. I say this, and I'm trying to keep a straight face as I say this. I didn't know if it was going to be possible. I didn't know if it was going to be possible for someone to get on a football field. But if there ever was a instance of that happening, it happened Saturday in Death Valley. Garrett Nussmeier got absolutely abused in every possible way. That offensive line, I'm not trying to single out a player, but Weston Davis, the right tackle, is he's struggling. That's all I got to say. I don't even know his PFF grade, but I can tell you it's horrible. Dylan Sampson, credit, he is one of the top players, one of the top edge rushers in all college football. They said height, and before you could snap and blink, Weston Davis blinks and Dylan Sampson was by him. That boy didn't know what run by him, and they just put it on him. They just played mismatch with him. I don't know what the reasoning is, and you don't want to give up. Weston Davis was a 5 star. Uh, I'd say he was a 5 star. Obviously talented. He just may not be ready right now at the current moment. But we'll throw him out there to the fire. I think personally, maybe Carius Turn should be out there. That's the highly talented freshman, uh, 4 star, low 5 star, depending on what recruitment services you look at. He started against Ole Miss, looked a lot better. But I guess I've heard sources and rumors that he don't necessarily know the playbook as well, which I guess could be interesting. I mean, I understand that. Maybe you need to get him up to speed more, but I think you need to do something. Maybe I just don't think Weston Davis is ready yet. Now, can he improve? Sure, but it's rough because every defense in the SEC is going to put their best pass rusher against him. Why wouldn't you? He's
Free
it's
pass
free a pass rush,
pressure.
and the Nuss on top of it's not the most. Like I said, he got abused in every possible way. Uh, I the thing is, as much as I call myself and my girlfriend, she knows more than anyone. I catch myself, I complain more than anyone during the games, and then after I'm like, okay, you know, LSU's still 5-1 and a top 10 team in the country. That's what's bad. You would swear by the time listen to fans and even us, you would swear we were not doing very well, but we're still top 10. All of our goals are still in front of us. Do I think they're improving? I do see some improvement. Defense has been consistent all year. I think we know what we got out of them in elite defense. It's offense. Like I said, they look better, but can they all put it together? And you better figure
You
it
got to
out.
do it now.
You better figure it out because this Saturday, 11 a.m., you're going into Nashville, and it's a very good Vandy team. This ain't the Vandy that you can just absolutely beat. This ain't the laughing Vandy. Used to 10 years ago, the only time Vandy would beat you was in baseball or if you were having a lawyer debate. They would beat you then. They were not beating you on the football field. I'm not laughing, but I'm not joking. Now they are a great team. Clark Lee is doing a good job, their head coach. Diego Pavia is a very good quarterback. Their defense is stout. Everything they do, they're maybe not elite at everything, but they're good at everything
Almost
they
beat
do.
Bama.
Almost be on the road. Game day was there. And this is at home at 11 a.m. So you better come ready to play. You can't look forward to the next week, because great chance. They're not dumb. They know if they win and beat Vanderbilt on the road, game day's coming to town for A&M and LSU. There's no doubt in my mind unless I don't even know who A&M plays, but unless they just absolutely lose and get upset, or one of them lose. But you can't look ahead. You got to focus on this. I know they probably are. I'm sure they're not. Uh, but still, you got to come ready to play. And who they play?
A&M plays Arkansas on the
Yeah,
road this
okay.
week
I think it's neutral site. Is that at Jerry World?
at Razorback Stadium.
My bad. They must have got rid of that. They still should win. But it ain't gonna be a give me because Arkansas played Tennessee very close, but they should win.
No Sam Pittman.
No Sam Pittman, Bobby Petrino. That's a very unique. If you would have told me college football fans years ago, Bobby Petrino. Anyway, that's something. You can't look ahead. You gotta come ready to play. This could be a tough game. But if the defense plays how they're supposed to, if they can limit the rushing ability of Diego Pavia and make him become more of a passer, I'm not saying he's a terrible passer, but they want to run the ball and they want to control the clock. If you can take that away, I think Brian Kelly said in his press conference earlier, that first down is where it's going to be big. Getting a stop on first down and not letting them get positive yardage or a lot of positive yardage. You got to come ready to play. I think, and you got to cut down on the turnovers. If the offense can run the offense like they did this past weekend, I like the play calling. You got to cut down on the careless turnovers. If you cut down on the careless turnovers, that game ain't even close, and everyone's probably bragging about you because they're probably all saying, "Oh, the offense is now fits. We're ready." your best slot receiver did not play in Aaron Anderson, and you look better. So hopefully he can come back. You cut down on the careless turnovers. I don't know if he ever will. We say this every year with Nuss, but if there ever is a time, please do it now. Continue to rush the ball better. It's going to be a lot more challenging, though. And we can see where we go from this. I'm very nervous about it, but I think there is some positive, but there is some negative, obviously. But we'll see Saturday at 11 a.m.
On a note here, real quick. So LSU's upcoming schedule to go to Vandy, number 17 ranked Vandy. Then they host
this
A and
3-game
M,
stretch here make or breaks your season
and then they go on the road to Bama. And then at the end of the season, they close it off against John Mateer in Oklahoma,
at
who
Oklahoma.
lost, but still, that's a really good Oklahoma team
At
on the
home,
road.
their defense is elite, and what do you struggle with at the current moment?
Exactly.
Offense.
And I mean, we came on here at first episode. We said you have to come out and make a statement. You score 20 points. That's not a statement. When you can win that game by so much more than a score of 10 points.
Right off the bat, they should have had 34.
When your defense puts you in such good positions very many times.
They should at least have 34 or 41 points.
Like we sat here and we said you have to come out, have a good game, a really good game.
Okay, if you would have heard LSU won 41-10, what do you think?
The offense came alive.
Offense came. You hear 20-10.
The defense saved them again.
There you go. But
that's what's happening every game.
It was not the offense. It was bad as it was not the offense that it was better, but it wasn't. It was the turnovers now.
You're lucky you're not in Vandy in that game.
Yes, you didn't beat anybody really else.
You're lucky you're having a South Carolina team.
You're lucky you're at home. But moving forward, you're still 5-1. Everything's still in front of you. It's still, like I said, still in front of you. You still this next 3-game stretch against Vandy, Alabama, A&M and Alabama is the biggest stretch. If you go 2-1 in that stretch, that is huge. I wish you could go 3-0, but that may be a little unrealistic. Right now at the current moment, I don't see that being the scenario. I see us go 1-2 before 3-0.
Yeah,
but
I'm hoping 3. I see that before 3-0.
I'm hoping 2-1 because I think you're not beating Bama.
You have the defense to do it.
You do.
You're always going to have the defense to do it.
That's just bad. It's a great defense, but I think you're going to go 2-1. That's what I'm hoping. But it scares me. It's going to come, I think personally, down to that last game in Norman against Oklahoma. That's what it comes down to. That's
going to be a ginormous game.
Yes, if you can go 3-0, then you can afford that loss. But you gotta be realistic.
If you go 3-0, you're feeling a lot better about going to Oklahoma.
You're feeling a lot better.
But if you drop one of these games, then you're thinking, "Oh crap, we have another loss on the schedule,
but
possibly."
You just gotta take it one game at a time. You gotta be yes, 1-0. You gotta be Vandy right now. You gotta be Vandy right now. Brian Kelly. This is what. Hey, the biggest thing for Brian Kelly is he can't win the big games. That's been his biggest. What is that? That's what people have hammered about him. He can't win the biggest game, and they're right. They are completely right. He is consistent. 9-3 Kelly. That's what I call him. 8-4 Kelly or 9-3 Kelly. Consistent. He's not always gonna have usually a winning record, but it's not gonna be elite. Can you win? Can you win the big games now? Can you be elite? Let's go see, dude. We're paying you $9.5 million a year for a reason.
I mean, we have to. My one question is always going to be, what's the point? What's the line in the ground that we draw where we say, okay, Nuss is not giving us where do we at least give Van Buren an attempt to? Because when you're scoring, when our ceiling is 20 points a week, we can't go off of that, man. We can't do that every week.
The only way Michael Van Buren does in the game, and I'm not saying I agree with this, is if Nussmeier literally cannot go. Like he is hurt. You want me to tell you why? There's a thing in college football called the NIL. Are you about to bench your quarterback you're paying $4 million?
They don't have the balls to do it. They're not going to do it.
They're not going to.
You're allocating too many resources.
On top of that, little side note, guess who has the same agent as Brian Kelly?
Who's that?
Gary Nussmeier. They have the same agent, and you're not about to bench your $4 million quarterback. You shouldn't have. This shouldn't even be a conversation, but it is. But it would have to take him literally being hurt out for the year for Michael Van Buren. Expect Nuss unless something bad happens. He's not the
It's
MVP.
just frustrating when you watch
It's
this defense has to save us every game.
it's frustrating turning on the TV and watching another college football team and seeing their quarterback run, get him out of the bind. It just opens up the playbook in so many ways. Watch Alabama with Ty Simpson. Opens up the playbook. Even Missouri, their quarterback is not that wasn't amazing, but he's good. He can run. He opens up the playbook. Vanderbilt, Georgia's quarterback can run a little bit, even though their offense is different. They can still run. A&M, it's just a running quarterback is you almost gotta have it nowadays. Nuss, which I am happy he did. I'm not asking. We're not asking or expecting Jared Nussmeier to be Lamar Jackson out here or Jaden Daniels. We're expecting him to pull it every now and then on a RPO. Take it and run. Run for 5, 6 yards. Dive. We're not expecting you to run and trot someone. You get the first down, slide, run out of bounds. That it opens it up so much more, and it makes the defense actually have to think a little bit and prepare for it. They got to actually stay alert, and it's going to open up the run game for the running backs more, which they got to do a better job of reading the holes and hitting the gaps and stuff. And then it's going to open up the pass game more. If not, defenses are going to sit back in a 3-3-5 like Ole Miss did, and they're just going to be like, "Run, we dare you. You're not going to beat us by the pass." Until you can show them that you can run effectively and they respect us as a runner, it's going to be the same issues and you're going to be beating the dead horse, as I said. That's all I got to say.
My last words on this will be my opinion. In my opinion, I love Nuss. I want him to do good. I want him to succeed. Right now, this team, our ceiling with Brian Kelly and Garrett Nussmeier is the Cheez It Bowl against a random Big 12 team at the end of the year when we're 9-3, while Alabama and Georgia are playing in the college football
You
playoff, and
know,
we're
what's
in the Cheez It
bad
Bowl
is like I've been,
or the Pop Tart Bowl.
I've been one of the biggest Brian Kelly, critics, whatever. But you're not about to fire him because of how big the contract is. I disagree with the
No way.
contract. It was a stupid contract, but here we are. But here's the thing, though. Are you really about to fire a guy? I'm not saying, he's elite. Are you about to fire a guy, though, that is currently, if I'm not mistaken, 34-12 at LSU right now? That's a very good
Like
record.
1 or 2 losses in night games at Death Valley.
It's the big ones. If he
The
can
big
get over
ones.
that hump, he's probably one of the
9-3
best.
Kelly.
Besides Nick Saban, he's probably one of the best coaches to ever take success wise to be at LSU. I think he has more career wins than Nick Saban, if I'm not mistaken.
You just got to put it together. You got to put something together here, especially before this 3-game stretch.
You do, and I think they're close. They're close. If you get the, like I said, the offense gets a little bit better. We're looking at a more positive. I think we can go 2-1, possibly 3-0. You never know. The defense is going to keep you. Defense will keep you in the game every game, I believe. It's just if the offense can shut the play, and that's where we're at. That's all I really got to say. Big
You
game
put
this
this
weekend.
together, this team has a chance to go,
They're
man.
going to make the playoffs.
They
and
have
they're
a
going to
chance to
compete.
do it.
They're going to make the playoffs and they're going to compete.
It's can you put it together?
Can you put it together?
I think
We'll see.
until this season's over, we're going to be talking about this every week.
Probably so. We'll see though. Hopefully, we're not. Hopefully, we have become more positive. I thought we were actually more positive than others would be after this past week.
I think we're more positive than what they're expecting.
Yes. I'm not positive on the offensive line. Besides, a couple of them are doing good, but besides Weston Davis,
It'd be nice if Will Campbell can come back and
that's
Jay Daniels.
Yeah. But we're gonna stay positive. We focus on
We're gonna
try to at least, yeah. We're gonna probably drop and moan, and we'll probably punch a hole or something in a wall this week. But anyway, 11 a.m. this Saturday. We will see how much better it got. Let's see.
All right, so final word on this game. We got LSU going to Vandy 11. Who you got? Official prediction.
I'm gonna go LSU. I think Brian Kelly, I want to say, is undefeated at 11. No.
What about that Tennessee game?
Yeah, he got beat. So that's like one of his only losses, I think. Now I'm thinking about it.
But a good record.
Very good record in 11 a.m. games. Example, last year, you went on the road to South Carolina. Game day was there. You beat them. There's been other scenarios. Mississippi State, but they were terrible that one year. There's other scenarios, but I'm not banking off that. But I think the offense will play like how they did, and it's going to be less turnovers. And I just love our defense and Blake Baker. So I think they pull out a very close one and win this one. I think
Look,
you disagree with me though, don't you?
look. Normally,
I don't blame you.
when I guess on or predict something, normally the other thing happens. So I'm going to take Vanderbilt regardless. But
They're the favorite. I mean, that's
I, at the
honestly, I don't
same
blame
time,
you.
while I'm doing this because of that, while I'm doing this because I'm trying to play like reverse psychology here. I don't trust. I can't trust them, man.
We haven't seen anything to trust
I
their
can't
offense.
trust them going into Vandy. This Vandy team is playing with just a new vibe. You know what I mean? Like it's a completely different team, and this LSU offense is limping into every game, putting up maybe like 17 or 20 points. I don't trust them, man. I really hope they prove me wrong. And like I said, when I guess on stuff like this, normally the opposite happens. Hopefully that happens this
Let's hope
week.
that's the case.
I'm taking Vandy.
If
You're taking
not,
LSU. Let's see, I guess.
we'll see. Yeah,
Let's see what
we'll see.
happens. We'll either be back talking about the same thing next week, or we'll be, hey, LSU did good this week. We don't have anything to say about it.
We'll be
Because
celebrating.
we
We'll
don't
celebrate.
just cover LSU here.
No.
This
We
isn't
cover
just
college
LSU.
football.
This is just everything.
It's
Like
just we're biggest fans of LSU.
it's just there's a lot to discuss right now, especially right off the bat. We're just starting up. So much to talk about. Like you said, let's see how it goes.
Yep.
A lot to see this weekend. We'll see.
Here we go.
Who knows?
Let us know your thoughts in the comment.
Yeah, like drop any. And if you got any thoughts, like
Share, comment, whatever you think about it. Let us know. We want to hear.
if you got like picks, predictions, like who you think's going to do this,
Let us
what
know.
we should do with
We want to see
Muss.
it. We want to see, and
Are we going to be the Cheez It Bowl champions again?
probably.
Probably. Anywho, we're
Moving
going to
on.
get into our second portion today. Like I said, this isn't just local teams, but these first couple of episodes, we wanted to really make emphasize the local sports. But we won't go too deep as deep into this as we did with the LSU. So the next thing we've got is the Saints. They they hosted New England, a team that had just beat Buffalo. And man, again, they compete, they
The
fight,
Saints are.
but they fall short once again.
I know, it's a loss. The record's terrible, but the record's not as bad as it is. I enjoy watching this team more than last year's team.
Yeah.
Besides the
Yeah.
first 3 weeks of last year, they compete. They're competing. They're not getting blown out, and they just look better overall. The coaching's a lot better. The players, it's not horrible. It's just they're competing. They're just falling short, and they're not losing just to terrible teams. They're not getting embarrassed. That's all I can really ask for in year one from Kellen Moore, and it's gonna take a while. We know that. Like I said, it's gonna take a while, but I like the growth and the stuff I'm seeing from this team.
Look, I've got two things to get off my chest. I'm seeing too much slander about two people. Kellen Moore, why is he on a hot seat
Yeah, I
post?
don't. I disagree with
It's
that.
his
He's not
first
getting
year.
fired,
You
and
could
he's
put
not doing bad either.
the Lord Christ himself as the head coach of this team. We're not doing anything. I promise you. Kellen Moore, you got to give this guy time, especially in this godforsaken city of New Orleans. Give the man some time. Why is he on a hot seat? Obviously, it's not everybody saying that, but we shouldn't be seeing Kellen Moore on a hot seat. Like he's not. This is the most excited I've been about a coach in New Orleans in a long time. We had
Since
Dennis
Sean
Allen.
Payton,
We had Dennis Allen, man. We're so excited about this. Stop putting him on hot seat charts. And the other
who's been
person,
putting him on the hot seat
I've
charts?
just seen a couple posts where it's like hot seats. It's not just like random posts, it's just bigger name. But
Well,
I'm
whoever
just
they
saying,
are,
people,
they're just looking.
there's no reason he should be on a hot seat.
Whoever's putting him on there, they're just looking for something to put on there. Anyone who has a clue about football or just has any knowledge of it, they know he's not getting fired. He shouldn't be fired. We don't want him to be
If
fired.
we fire him,
Who are you gonna get?
I'm done.
No.
I'm done.
If you
You heard it
fire him,
here.
though, no coach in their right mind is about to come to the Saints.
No.
Because why would you come to the Saints? Number one, you're set up not to win, and then you're gonna get fired if you with this terrible team. No, he ain't getting fired. Moving on with
Man,
that.
you just like Kellen Moore. I mean, if you ask me, his seat's cold because he just sat in it. He just sat down.
And he's doing good.
I love Kellen Moore. I love that hire. He like I said, most excited I've been about a coach in a while. Next person is Spencer Rattler. Please stop blaming Spencer Rattler for the reason we're 1-5. It's not. It's not him. The quarterback's not the issue. We've got plenty more issues to cover. We're not even going to go into that right now. But please, just Kellen Moore, Spencer Rattler. Can we stop with all that, please? That's all I got to say about that. But Yeah, they go into host the Patriots.
Spencer Rattler ain't elite though. You'll never win the big games with him at quarterback.
They face the Patriots, and what was the score?
25-19.
25-19, and it's another game. We talked about this last week too. Another game where you go in and you compete the whole entire time. You're in the game the whole game. You lose again. I mean, honestly, it's best because I would rather go 1-15 and get a good draft pick than 6-10 or 6-11.
They're not going to
You know
win
what I
enough.
mean?
They're not going to win enough games to
That's what I'm saying.
compete.
I would rather play close games and lose than
Yeah, and
compete
look
enough to
competitive.
where
Yeah.
go middle of the pack
They're
like we
playing
always
some
do.
young guys that are looking good and just building. The whole thing with the Saints this year is just building toward the future.
And just one thing I ask of the Saints, I know nobody on the Saints is going to see this, but if we do make trades, we can't get rid of young people. I have a bad feeling.
I feel like Chris Olave is about to get traded.
Him or Kamara, like we can, like there's just.
I think Kamara did
Let's
not
be
want.
careful with who
Kamara come
we're.
out. I think he said he did not want to get
Yeah,
traded.
that is true. That is true. He did
But
say
Olave
that.
definitely wanted to trade.
Let's just be careful with who we're throwing out to other teams.
Honestly, Olave, if he wants to go,
what's crazy
go.
though? Kamara will come out and say that the Saints might still trade him.
Oh yeah, I mean
we don't know.
We don't know what Mickey Loomis is going to do.
We don't know. We might get a 7th-round pick for him in a bag of
Mickey
chips.
Loomis is such a cornball.
We'll have a 7th-round pick and a bag of Lay's. We'll draft a kicker with
The
that
people,
pick,
like
and he'll
you
be
said,
eating the
you
bag
don't
of
want.
Lay's.
You said you defended just now, Kellen Moore and Spencer Rattler. Mickey Loomis is a complete opposite of that. He can go.
Y'all can.
Mickey Mouse, whatever.
His seat's on fire.
His name is.
Please.
He's horrible.
Someone set it on fire.
He's horrible.
He
set it on fire. He's the one who set his seat on fire. He's horrible.
Anyway, we got a cold seat and a hot seat.
Yeah.
A lot to talk about there. But I mean, we're not going to go too much deeper into that because we spent a good bit of time on LSU. But just quick, they go to play. I can't remember if they are on the road or at home, but they play.
The Bears.
They're on the road, so they're going on the road to play Chicago, a team that's playing as we record this. I can't. They were.
I think it should be over.
You want to check real quick?
I'll check. It should be over.
Yeah. As we're recording this, they just played the Commanders on Monday Night Football.
They got beat. The Bears beat the Commanders.
Oh, they beat the Commanders. Wow, that was in Washington too.
Yep.
Okay, so clearly, I mean, Ben Johnson led team here. Dangerous offense, always going to be that. Just beat a good Commanders team, man. That's a really good win for the Bears right there.
That's a shocker for me.
That's live. We're just figuring that out. But yeah, Saints compete against Patriots, fall short again. And now you got a Bears team.
The same thing this week. Too.
Bears team that just picked up really nice.
I hope I'm wrong, but on the road, I'm gonna go with the Bears.
So yeah, I mean, on the road against this team that just picked up a really nice win. Like I said last week, you got to be realistic. Got to take the Bears here. I wish it wasn't true. I wish we didn't have to resort to this every episode, but
give me the Bears.
Got to be realistic. I'll take the Bears as well. We were right last week when we took the Patriots. We're going to be right this week when we take the Bears. Hope we're wrong, but
yeah.
Anyways, third, final portion, big portion of the podcast, and we'll be real quick with this one. Just one question. Right now, if you had to pick one team, who do you think wins the Super Bowl?
I'll let you go first on this one.
Look, people are going to sigh, groan, do whatever you want to. I don't really care. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid again. I'm taking the Chiefs. I'm telling you, I hate that I'm saying that, but if I had to put money on a team right now, I'm putting it on the Chiefs. I think they're going to do it again. I hate to say that, but they've got some kind of devil magic going on over there. I don't know what Andy Reid is has got on that menu or the playbook of his. Something's going on in Kansas City, and it's scary. But I'll take the Chiefs.
I'm going to get a lot of heat for this because they just lost tonight. They started off everyone. They were going to win the Super Bowl this year, and now they're hitting, in a way, rock bottom. They're going through adversity. We'll see how they respond. I think this is the year they finally get over the hump. I'm still sticking with my original pick, and I'm going with the Buffalo Bills.
I hope they do.
I
hope they do.
I don't know. I think everyone's going to, at some point in the seasons, they're going to go through adversity.
Chiefs already did.
Bills
are going through it now.
How can they respond?
You're not going to go 7.
No. I'm glad they're going through it though right now, and they have a chance to figure it out instead at the very end of the year. So I'm still going with the Buffalo Bills.
So you'll take the Bills. I'll take the Chiefs. As much as I hate to say that, I hope the Bills. I really do hope the Bills win it. That would be cool. Yeah. I hope Josh Allen gets more. I love Josh Allen. I mean, just a great player. Not so much James Cook. It's fantasy purposes
only. Great player though. Had a great year.
Really, really good year. Really good team in general. I mean, great atmosphere. It's just they deserve one.
So,
I really do think they deserve one. It would be cool to see them win it. Tables would be broken all over the place. But like I said, we're a good bit away from that. So
yeah,
that was just one thing we're going to
still a
throw in
lot of
there.
year
A little
left.
mid-season prediction right there. I'll take the Chiefs. You take
Bills.
Bills. All right, and that's the main portion of the podcast wrapped up.
That's
And
correct.
we're gonna go now. You have any other thoughts on LSU Saints?
No, I don't. Obviously, I'm ready. If you didn't know, LSU plays at 11 this Saturday. I think I said it probably
Yeah.
100 times, but this Saturday, play at Vanderbilt. Should be exciting. Watch if you can't, or if you know, watch and then let us know your thoughts about the game and what you think.
It's okay if you
Has to
turn it
happen.
off after Nuss throws an interception.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up doing that, but let's just
Got to see how it goes.
let's just
Got to
hold
ride it
hands
out.
and have a prayer circle and just hope that this this could be good. Let's just
And like I said, if you have anything you want us to cover, anything you want us to talk about, I mean anything sports related, like
I'm just a step away
just let
from
us
yeah.
know.
I'm gonna step away from talking about LSU. I'll go on another 30-minute rabbit
A
road.
lot to talk about there.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want us to talk about anything, I mean, there's so much going on in sports. We can always talk about. That's what we want to do here. We want to hear your guys'
Mm-hmm.
thoughts, hear your guys' opinions, what y'all want to talk about. We want to talk to y'all. Like this isn't just me and him.
Yeah.
We're talking to everybody. We're just talking. It's just like what do you want? What do y'all want to see? Like we are always open to ideas. Like I said, DM any of our social pages. We will probably answer pretty quickly
Yeah.
as we plan to. I mean, just like I said, we're open
We're
to
both on
anything.
that same page, and we're both back
Very
and forth.
active.
Well, me, if I'm not on it, he's probably on it, and if he's not on it, I'm on it. We're back and forth.
And I mean, once you find one of our pages, there's a good chance that our other ones are linked, and you can check
A lot
out.
of them are,
So
especially on YouTube.
the YouTube right now we have the video goes there, and then we have some shorts from the podcast on Shorts. You have the links to the other ones there. We have links to the X account, which I really encourage people to go follow. We're pretty much posting during game day,
During the game. We're usually
posting a
posting our
lot during the
stuff.
game. I encourage you to go follow it there. It's linked in our pages. It's the same logo everywhere. And then we have as well the TikTok page, obviously, which that's gotten the most traction for so far.
Yes.
Hit 100 over this past weekend, which, like I said, can't thank you guys enough. Means so much. A lot to thank there.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's going to be clips and stuff. Maybe some extra videos in the future. We got to see how that goes. But like I said, once you find one of our pages, you probably can find the other ones. And I really encourage you to go follow them, subscribe to them, because I think we provide I think we'll make it worth your while because
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Most
like I said,
definitely.
TikToks you're getting a bunch of clips, YouTube you're getting the video, Spotify you get the audio if you want that. We're working on getting it to more podcast
We're trying to make it as
websites.
entertaining as possible.
We're trying to put out the best
With
product for you
sports.
guys. I really think we're doing our best here. We're already on week 2. It's been a really fast week,
Very fast.
really
Yes.
fast week. Like I said, X we post so much during games and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I encourage you all to go follow it. And I mean, even if you don't, I just appreciate you being here, watching us, listening to us. I mean, we're just talking about sports. That's what it is at the end of the day. We can't be
Yep.
more grateful for you guys. But yeah, I mean, I just wanted to get that out the way. So we're going to go into another weekly segment of ours, which is going to be our predictions. We've got 3 games in college football, 3 games in the NFL, and then the 2 baseball series. We're going to
And we'll
start.
try to make this, as
Yeah,
snappy as
yeah.
possible.
We're going to go into college football now. We're going to start off with where game day is going into Athens. Ole Miss taking on Georgia. What's your thoughts?
So this one, I think it'll be a good game. I'm doing Georgia. Reason why is Ole Miss's defense. I don't think is that good. Not like Ole Miss's defense last year. Uh, they just haven't, maybe been exposed as much because one reason LSU's offense was terrible. But Georgia, one of their main things, they love to run the ball, and they can run the ball effective. It's how Kirby Smart plays. He's a Nick Saban disciple. They can run the ball. And what is Ole Miss's one thing they're very bad at is their run defense. That's the difference on the road at Georgia. Give me the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I really like this Georgia team. I mean, Ole Miss had a very close scare.
Lane Kiffin's another one who hasn't won the big game. Just saying. I still would take
We
him
didn't
as
say
head
that.
coach, probably. Yeah.
Um,
I still would take him at LSU.
oh yeah,
But
Ole Miss Georgia on in Athens for game day. I mean, Ole Miss just about got beat. Was it Washington State? I believe
yeah, 3 at home.
that was a close one. After that, I mean, I expect it to be close. I think it could be close.
Just be close, but Georgia.
Give me Georgia.
Close.
You're taking Georgia. We're both taking Georgia. By the way, on our last week's picks, we went 2 for 3.
We'll take
Indiana
it.
kind of,
We'll take it. Indiana threw us, but we were
yeah,
50-50 somewhat on that
we are
one. So I'm
close,
going to give us the benefit of
close,
the doubt.
close. Good start.
Yeah.
So our next college football game, we've got Tennessee, Alabama. What you think?
I'm going to Alabama with it being at home and just the way they're playing. I'm not going to go deeper into it. Alabama is on a roll. This was like a completely different team, like I said, from week one. I love the way Ty Simpson's playing. I love the way their defense is playing. And their O line, Caden Proctor, is elite. Bama. Well, actually, I am worried, though, about Jam Miller. I don't know the update. Jam Miller's their running back. Ever since he's come back, they've looked a lot better. So with him being out, I am a little worried, but I'm still going to go Alabama.
Yeah, Ty Simpson looks so good this season. I mean, like I said, another good SEC game we've got on our slate this weekend. I'm gonna be quick though. Give me Bama. Give me Ty Simpson. I think they get another win this week.
Yep.
Another big one. And then for our last college football prediction, we've got USC, Notre Dame. What you think?
Uh, where's it? Let me look up where it's at. I don't think Notre Dame's going to win. That's my prediction. USC's coming off a very good win against Michigan this week. Uh, they look very well. Oh no, my bad. Yeah. Excuse me. USC did come off with a big win. There, it's at Notre Dame.
At Notre Dame.
It's at Notre Dame. So they come off. Had a good win against Michigan. Uh, I'm still going Notre Dame here with it being at home, and Notre Dame's going to walk right into the playoffs again. I don't think Notre Dame's a bad team though. They've actually been tested. They looked very they played A&M. Excuse me, Miami first. Down to the wire, lost. Miami looks like the best team in college football right now. And then they played A&M and played them close, and they still were two heartbreakers. They've been a little bit more tested than USC. I think being at home, Notre Dame.
Yeah, like you said, some good wins on the season. Some tough losses, but I think they've shown that they're a strong team. They're going to make
Mm-hmm.
some noise in the postseason. Give me Notre Dame.
Yeah.
You take Notre Dame.
Yep.
Yep. So we
Excuse
got
me, Notre Dame.
Georgia,
This will be a
Alabama,
very fun
Notre
week.
Dame.
This college football
Really good
weekend is going to
games.
be amazing. If I'm sure a majority of y'all are. If not, make time, watch some games. That's what I'm doing. I'm not gonna leave my couch. Why
Don't
would
blame me
I?
there.
Why would I?
And then you throw LSU Vandy on top of that. It's going to be a good game.
Great game.
As much as we would like it to not be a good game,
It's going
it's going to be a good game. It's going to be close. We're going to sweat it out.
So let's see.
See how that
Scared
goes.
money don't make money. That's what Billy Napier said. And I may not
Sunbelt
want to
Billy.
go off. I may not want to go off what Billy Napier said. Anyway.
All right, so we're going to go into NFL now. First game, we got the Buccaneers taking on the Lions. I'm not sure where that is.
I want to say it's in Tampa Bay. That is such a fit. No, I just picked up Jared Goff on my waivers. It's at the Lions. I want to say.
It is.
I think
It's in
it's in
Detroit
Detroit. Okay.
on Monday night.
The Buccaneers are playing so good, but the run-ins here, Jared Goff in Detroit, give me the Lions.
Yeah, Tampa Bay, they're dealing with so many big injuries.
Emeka Buka's probably out for the week.
Just
Chris
tough
Godwin,
injuries.
Mike Evans,
As much as I
Bucky
love
Irving.
Baker Mayfield
I love them.
in Detroit against this team that just had a tough loss to Kansas City in
Yep.
Arrowhead,
They're coming
I'll
out
take the
ready.
Lions here. I think
Lions.
Gibbs and Montgomery put them over the edge here, especially
Yep.
with all these injuries to the Bucks. I'll take the Lions. You'll take.
Lions.
All right, so we both agree there. And then we got our second game of the week. We have the Eagles and the Vikings.
You go first on this one.
So, man, this Eagles, I don't. That's such a confusing team right now. I think the Super Bowl hangover is starting to kind of kick in. But I mean, we go through this every year with the Eagles where they suffer some scares in the beginning of the season,
Excuse me.
but in the end of the season, they're right back in the playoffs, right back in the hunt for the title.
Yeah.
This Vikings team, interesting. I'm ready to get Jordan Mason back for my fantasy team. I missed him this past week. Eagles, Vikings. I think the Eagles rebound here and take out the Vikings.
So you got the Eagles.
I'll take the Eagles.
I'm going the Eagles too. Like you said, the Super Bowl hangover is a theme. But this Eagles team, I think, they're they're way. I think they're a good bit more talented than the Vikings.
They need this
Obviously,
one.
embarrassing loss this past Thursday night, but I think the Eagles regroup here They're a good team. It's not how they expect to play or wanted to play. They get the win here. Eagles.
And then our last NFL game, we've got Danny Dimes, Indiana Jones, my bad, and the Indianapolis Colts taking on Justin Herbert, who's dating Madison Beer, by the way. Hell of a pull for Herbert. Good. Kudos to you, man.
I'm not commenting.
Kudos to you, man.
I have a
Anywho,
loving and beautiful girlfriend.
Indiana Jones taking on Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers. This is going to be a good game here. These are two really good teams.
Yes.
Colts, Chargers. I'm really excited about this game. I'm curious to see where it goes. But I think, let me go see. I believe the Chargers, they just played the Dolphins and they end up beating them. Colts, I want to say they had a scare with the
Cardinal,
Cardinals.
they won. It was a
I
scare.
just, when you look at these two teams, I love Danny Dimes.
I
I
love
think this
Justin
will be
Herbert.
close. I'm going to take Justin Herbert and the Chargers in this one. What you think?
I'm doing the Chargers too. I just have a gut feeling. I can't necessarily say why I think the Chargers are going to win. I just have a gut feeling they win. I think Justin Herbert at the end pulls off a play and wins it. It's just my gut feeling.
Yeah, I mean,
Chargers.
when you've got Madison Beer supporting you, let me take that quarterback. I think he gets it done this week. Hey, awesome, awesome right there, Justin. Good job. And yeah, I mean, I'm taking the Chargers. You'll take Chargers. Go Chargers.
Not because of Braden's reasons. Chargers.
All right, so that's going to wrap it up for the NFL portion. We got a couple of MLB series. First, we'll go Jays Mariner. What's up?
No, you're good.
Okay,
Just to give you an update, Jays Mariners was
2-0.
2-0. Dodgers won tonight, by the way. So they're up 1-0.
So I'm gonna be real quick with this one. Jays are gonna get beat. Mariners are gonna win. Dodgers are gonna win. We're gonna get Mariners, Dodgers in the World Series.
You hit the nail on the head. That's all I gotta say. I ain't
Blue
gonna waste
Jays,
time.
I guess they were playing the World Series in the
I don't
DS.
care until the Yankees fire Brian Cashman and Aaron Boone. I don't care.
Yeah, give me the Mariners and the Dodgers. I think that's how it's gonna roll out. I
And
mean,
Dodgers are probably gonna win,
yeah, that's pretty much
unfortunately.
our thoughts on that. I mean, yeah, that's it for the predictions. That's what I've got this week. Like I said, got anything you want us to predict? Any of your predictions? What do you
Please let
think?
us know.
Who are you taking in these games? Why are you taking those teams in this game? Like, give us your
We
insight.
want
What
to
you
have
think?
discussions with y'all and stuff.
I
But
mean, you comment something, we're gonna respond to it.
we're gonna
You
respond.
comment your take, we'll respond to it. I mean, you've seen I've commented, I've replied to some of the comments. We've replied to some of the comments on all the pages. Like I said, I encourage you to go follow, drop your thoughts and opinions. We'd love to hear from you guys as well. But yeah, with that being said, got any words on what we've covered so far before we get into
No.
final thoughts?
That pretty much we said all we wanted to say and somewhat at peace. And now it's just wait and see.
I think it's interesting to note we had a much longer episode this week, as far as I'm concerned. As far as I believe,
I'm pretty
could be
positive.
wrong, but
I haven't looked at the time.
if you that brings me to this, if you made it this far, if you're still watching us, it's so greatly
Let us
appreciated.
know if you think we need to shorten it, if we need to longer it, or did it
Yeah, you guys
longer.
want shorter or longer episodes, or do
Let
you
us
want us to
know.
cover more, cover less?
We want whatever y'all like best.
We want to put out the best product for you guys, whatever you enjoy the most.
So,
But yeah, like we said, I mean, drop your opinions, thoughts, comments. Like, what do you want us to talk about? Because at the end of the day, that's what we want to do here.
yep.
We want this to be as group driven, community driven as possible. But yeah, I mean, I think that's about it for everything. We're going to go into our final segment of today. We got final thoughts. I was too lazy to go back and see how we did last week on the 10 questions. I know I missed a couple. I know we probably missed a couple. If you want to go back and see it, videos there, go for it. We've narrowed it down to 5 this week, so we don't keep you here for another 20 minutes at the end of this. First question, hot topic. Does Nuss finish this game against Vandy as QB1?
Yes.
You're going to take yes? I want to say no, but I know this
Unless he
team
gets hurt, but yes.
doesn't have the balls to pull the trigger on this, and we're spending too much resources on it. We're not going to do it. I wish we would. You know my thoughts on this. I'm tired of it. I mean, I'm going to say yes, he'll finish the game as QB1. I hope I'm wrong, man. I really do. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the Nuss. Hey, I saw this in the comment. I forgot who said it. I can't quote you on this, but it's time to park the bus and start up the van.
That's awesome.
Get Van Buren in this game. Watch what happens.
Nuss is starting.
Oh yeah, Nuss will.
Nuss is starting, and I think
We'll have
finish.
Nuss for the rest of the year. Let's
Oh,
not
yeah.
kid
And I hope
ourselves.
he balls out. I think he does get better. Just please cut down on the turnovers.
Stop
Mentally,
the
he has not
bus.
shown. Yeah.
Wait.
Park the bus, start
Start
the
the
van.
van.
That's awesome.
That's all I've got to say about
I
that.
need a T-shirt of that. Okay.
That'd be awesome. Number 2 for final thoughts. We've got Sunday Night Football this week. We've got the 49ers and the Falcons. Falcons just pulled off a big win against the
49ers
Bills.
have the injury bug right now too.
Mm-hmm.
They lost their linebacker Fred Warner.
Yeah.
Is
Out
Brock
for the
Purdy
year.
back?
I don't know, but I don't know if they would want it back right now. I don't know. That's
Matt Jones,
interesting
the Mac
situation
attack,
there.
return of the Mac. Falcons. No, the Falcons. Actually, no. Ignore that. 49ers. I don't know. Just 49ers. I'm
I
flipping
think
a coin.
this week you had Bijan run for had over 200 scrimmage yards. I think that's a very very good game for him. He's the best running back in the league by far. I just think that this week, I think when you get the 49ers, I can't remember if it's in San Francisco or in Atlanta. It's on Sunday Night Football though.
Every
I
time
just
I've
don't
doubted,
trust the Falcons on
I
Sunday
know.
night.
Every time I've doubted the 49ers, they've proven me wrong. They do not prove me wrong.
I believe the last
I do
time
not doubt them this week.
before tonight on Sunday night, they had a Sunday Night Football game and they looked rough against the Vikings. Like I said, that's a couple weeks ago. It's very different now. I'll take the
I think
49ers.
they kind of have a hangover.
Who you got?
49ers.
Both take the 49ers there. And then number 3, we've got the NFL. They're playing in Wembley Stadium. This is going to be at 8:30 on Sunday morning. Got to be up early for that. It's going to be the
That is so
Jaguars
stupid.
and the Rams. Good game. Finally, we're sending a good game over there.
Yeah. You know
I
what?
mean, but at the same time, London, if you want better games, maybe you shouldn't have lost the Revolutionary War. All I'm going to say about that.
Just a thought.
We're being nice this week.
You know
We
what?
gave you the Jags and the Rams.
Give me the Jaguars.
Yeah, we'll
Or
go
the
real quick with
Jags.
this one. I'll take the Rams.
The Rams.
I like the Rams. I think they're having a great year. Jags
Both
are
these
too.
teams, this is hard to just
Jags
give me
are
the
too.
Jags. And
This is going to
Liam,
be
Joe,
the best game we've seen in London by far.
Yeah.
I'll take the Rams. You'll take
Jags.
Jags. It's going to be a good game. Number 4, we've got Nuss. Will he throw more than one interception this Saturday?
I'm gonna go no. I'm gonna be positive. Positive thoughts only. I'm gonna go no.
Stop the bus. Start the van. Yes. Yes, yes,
All right.
yes. 1,000
If he throws
times
more
yes.
than bookmark this. If he throws more than 2 interceptions, we lose. If he throws 2 or more interceptions, we lose.
Okay, before we get to, we'll go to the final question. Number 5, who throws for more touchdowns in this weekend's matchup, Caleb Williams or Spencer Rattler?
Caleb Williams.
Spence. All I'm going to say about that.
No,
Bring us home,
Williams.
Spence. Anyways, like we said,
you're to be waiting to go home for a while.
like we said, I mean, even like these questions like this, drop your thoughts. Like, what do you think? You can drop your answers. See how you do in this week. Like I said, I was too lazy to go back and see how we did last week. I mean, I think I'm scared to see how I did. I don't think I want to go see that. But yeah, like we have these 5 questions, all these questions, everything we talk about, you can drop your thoughts, everything. Can't emphasize that enough. But yeah, I think that just about wraps up the episode too. Hey, I like it. I think I think we did better than episode 1.
I'm hoping so.
I hope so.
I hope that y'all
so.
enjoy it more than episode 1.
Definitely went longer, so we'll see how that goes.
We did. Once again, thank you all for y'all's support this past week. Please continue to support us in any way possible. We are extremely grateful for it. We're super excited for the sports weekend coming up. We hope that y'all like the things that we said and discussed in this episode today. We can't, like I said, can't thank y'all enough. We can't wait to see this sports weekend. It's going to be a great one. Can't wait to have another episode and discuss it. That being said, I don't have anything else to say.
Yeah, like we said, be sure. We really encourage you to go find our pages and follow all those. I think we post stuff on each one of them, I believe.
Yeah.
And then also, we forgot to mention this Thursday night, which this is going to be out on Friday night actually. So this is kind of pointless, but I'll just say it for future reference. This Thursday night, it's the Steelers. Oh God, it's going to be a terrible game. Okay, hold on.
It's going to be
We plan
Uncle Joe versus Uncle Jeff. Oh, no. Uncle Aaron versus Uncle Joe in the Thursday night football game.
One thing we want to start doing is we want to start doing live watch-alongs of games where we'll watch the game, we can discuss it.
We
Join the
can't, for
stream.
copyright reasons, show the game, but you can. keep y'all updated. Y'all
I
can
mean,
watch
come join
and
the
talk to
stream.
us,
Come talk
and
to
we'll
us.
let y'all
Come
know.
chat with us about the game. We'll react to it live. We'll talk about it live. I mean, that's what we want to do with this. That's the main goal
Absolutely.
here. We'll be live on TikTok this Thursday. I'm not sure about next Thursday that we're recording this.
We
This
should. We
this
should.
Thursday being I think it's the 14th is a Tuesday. 15th is Wednesday.
We'll refresh the
16th.
calendar.
16th. As we're recording this, we plan to go live on Thursday night, the 16th, and do a live watch along with that game. As far as 23rd, I believe we would like to. Not going to make any guarantees though, but
We should
on
at this moment.
primetime games, just be looking out on TikTok. You could catch us going live, even on
Come join us.
Twitch, maybe if you find the Twitch page. And then in the future, when the YouTube gets to 50 subscribers, we can go live on there as well. So just be ready. We plan to add some more content for you guys here in the future really soon. We're going to see how it goes. We hope you guys are ready as well. But yeah, I mean, it's just like I said at the beginning, and this will be the last time I say it. It's amazing that we can sit here and talk about sports for an hour every week. And there's people out there that are going to listen to it and just support us. I mean, just the support we got this weekend
Amazing.
was awesome. I thank you guys so much. Very grateful for that. And yeah, I mean, I think with that, we're ready to wrap it up.
Once again, thank you all. We hope y'all enjoyed it. Anything else y'all want to talk about, please let us know. And we hope y'all have a fantastic sport rest of the week. Have a great, well, y'all see this on Friday. So we hope y'all have a amazing weekend, and we hope y'all enjoy all the sports games and get to watch tons of sports and spend time with y'all's family. And we can't wait for the next episode. So until then, y'all have a great day, and thank y'all again for all y'all support.
See y'all next week. Peace out.